Hi everyone. I wanted to share this unboxing with you. I don't know that there's anything more delightful than receiving a package, but I would say that it's even more special when it comes from such a distance. Love to see all these stamps on here. So I am going to open this up and we will dive right in. All right. Well, this is my very first duck purchase of 2022. And I wouldn't say that this is a no buy year or a low buy year for me, but I am trying to be mindful with my purchases. And I am also in the process of culling some of my decks. But this deck is one that has been calling to me for quite some time, and I fought it for a very long time because I just couldn't get into the artwork. But then you know how that goes. It starts to nag at you and appear everywhere you turn around, and before you know it, you feel compelled to purchase the Self-Love Tarot. So this is by Hanna Tricoire, or I don't know if it's Tricoire, so I'm sorry. But I was fortunate enough to place an order for this at the same time that she had the guidebook available. So this was going to be very important for me because, oh, it's so pretty. Because I have a really difficult time with animal energy, which is one of the things that I was concerned about with this deck. But I'm hoping that the guidebook is going to help me work through that. Look how beautiful. And you know what? I love this size, and I love how easy it is to open and actually look through and read. Because sometimes when guidebooks are slightly smaller, they're a little bit more uncomfortable. So I'll set that aside and we will jump right in. So this is just a tuck box here, and I'll try to be gentle. If I bond with this deck, then I will likely move it into a bag. Okay, look how pretty that's the back. Really pretty. I'll set that aside. So the deck, so sorry, I'll put this right here. Here are the card backs, and you can see the gold. I don't know if that's inlay or what, but it's beautiful. So I'm gonna set that down for a second. It comes with a little white book, and let's see. Just looks like some basic interpretations of the cards. And explanations on how to play tarot the game. So that is super cool. So I will set that aside and we will flip these over and get started. So here we have the Fool. I think one of the things that really drew me to this deck was the colors. I just couldn't. I just love vibrant colors, and that was really potent for me. Look, I love those crystals on there. I'm not gonna lie, the gold, I don't know if that's gold inlay or what, is like super, look how that sparkles. It's super special. The Empress has a cat. I'll have to look in the guidebook to see if we can figure out what kind of creature that is. I really like this Hierophant. I love that we see the heart and the energy kind of vibrating outwards, similar to us, our auras. I like that. Ooh, see, I really love this card, the Chariot. It's so beautiful. The Hermit, adorable. I really love this wheel. Okay, so I missed that Justice in this deck is card 8. And then we have Strength as 11. And so you can see the creature there. Oh my goodness, that sparkle is so awesome. Hangman. This one's really special. Look at that. Love the wings. I don't get angel vibes. I almost get butterfly vibes here. And her sock. Oh my goodness. Would the devil. Look at that. A star. These are so beautiful. The gold is really, really nicely done. I didn't even check, but okay, the cards, they are not edged, which I'm totally fine with. I mean, I love edging, but I don't need it. This world card, I just love that. All right, so now we're going into the aces. I mean, look at that. I love her big old earrings. I feel like she takes up space and she makes a statement. I've heard some people say that some of these cards are a bit on the pip side. I don't have a problem with that. I've just had my first experience with a pip deck and we are getting along just great. So I don't anticipate that being a problem here. I love all the arms. And I look forward to taking a look at them and seeing if I find my own way, my own hidden meaning or interpretation. I love that 9. But look at that 10. My goodness. Awesome. I think my eye like really goes to the cool colors, those blue and teal and purple. I think that's probably one of the reasons why I just love this deck so much. All right, so here are the court cards, and now we switch to an animal. So we have a crow, maybe. Then we have the queen and the king as some sort of bluebird, but I love how they tie together. All right, so then we have swords, and look how the sword slices the heart right down the middle. I like this 3. I love when they take, the artist takes time to step away from the usual interpretations. So here's the Six of Swords, and you usually see the figure walking away, but here she's facing full front, and I love how bright the sky is. That's interesting. I feel like I'm gonna love this deck. Oh my god. This one is so great. Look at all of those swords. And the 10, look at that. That's interesting. I'm looking forward to reading with this deck. All right, so here we get to the courts and we have a swan. All right, so then we keep the swan theme for the queen and the king. And we go to Pentacles. Oh my god, that feather. Those colors. Like peacock feathers. I love this card. It's just these colors are so awesome. Oh my goodness. That these will be different interpretations. I know that this I'm going to read so differently with this deck than some of my other decks. So this gives me space to grow and to progress as a reader. All right, so we have the peacock. So there's the princess. Princess instead of pages. I didn't call that out. Here's the knight. And then we stick with the peacock theme for the queen and the king. And then we have the wands. That's super cool. Oh my goodness. I love that purple. Purple is my favorite color. But then here, combined with that like teal green and the blue, it's just awesome. And look at that. So fiery. Oh my gosh, her hair. Get the 5. That's awesome. The 9. I love the 10 of wands and swords in this deck because instead of seeing, you know, that dramatic ending, we see something a little bit differently. There's almost more room for reading with numerology and elements in this deck. I like that. All right, so we have the princess of wands, some sort of rainbow bird. I'm for it. I love the color. Princess and the knight. And then also maybe these are hummingbirds. And the queen and the king. And that is it. That is the deck. It is stunning. I am excited to dig into it. And I'm almost sure that this deck is just gonna be a keeper in my collection. So that was the Self-Love Tarot by Hanna Tricoire. And that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.